Night Ed. Alright, so this here is a super short video on floorboard mats. Anybody who's had a Vinegar knows that it's kind of a weird shape. I actually bought these at my local Advanced Auto place. They're Autocraft, and they're made where you can cut them, so you can see these lines. Well, you can cut however you want, except for, of course, this main portion right here. So what we're going to do is try to make it work. So here we go. Okay, so now you can kind of see the fit of it. I smushed it all the way up against here. Probably what I'm going to do is take this off right here along this line, all the way down, and then this will scooch in just a little bit so you won't be catching your foot right there, but it'll do just enough. And then, of course, around here, I can slowly try to figure out where it's best going to cut. And go from there. Of course, you're not going to have this kind of groovy, nice curve, because it's going to look more like Cubert, the way these things are going to cut out. But we're going to see how that goes, and I'll keep you posted. I'm going to go get my scissors. Well, now I've changed my mind a little bit. I was going to cut this side off, but I kind of like the way it cups a little bit, so that way dirt getting out doesn't get up under it as much. So I kind of like the way it bows up. This like nice curve up through here. This, I was able to scoot it over just enough. So what I'm going to actually do is cut it along here. So starting about right there, I'm going to cut it and slowly do it a little at a time. It's kind of like a haircut. You can always cut it a little more, but can't really cut it any less. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, so this is a piece I cut off. Kind of looks like you could eat it like it's chocolate or something. Got this corner off. Technically, I could have probably left that little square there, now that I scooted it up a good bit. I'm just going to come back with one, and I'm probably going to eventually have to cut off one of these. But once again, little by little, so I'm going to cut off these four. Alright, so getting close. I'm actually starting to look like it. Looks like it's actually going to help my floorboards out. I'm going to probably take off this one guy, and then these two, actually probably these three, just call it a day. So this one and this one. Alright, so there's my finished product. It goes up to there. Of course, it doesn't go all the way up on the little kick side of things, but I like it. Right when you get in the door, it's a little exposed right here. And of course, it's a little jagged. But all in all, I think it worked really well. Alright, so as you can tell, this is going to be a little more interesting because you got your gas pedal. And even with it scooted over a good bit, it's still got some of this leeway. So first things first, I'm going to cut these parts off to make room for my pedal, because that's kind of important. And as you can see, I inverted this one from the other one. No, I didn't. Scratch that. I didn't invert it, because I think it'll fit even. I think it'll fit. I think we're going to roll with it. We could, of course, flip it the other way, and these pieces will cut out for the pedal, but I'm thinking it's going to work the way they designed it. I think they did a pretty good job of making this a good cutout piece. This piece I cut off, so now it has pretty good room for my accelerator, but I want to make sure it, of course, doesn't have any kind of encumbrance, because, yeah, to cause a wreck because of a floor might be stupid. Right now I'm going to carve some of this off. This actually goes all the way up. That's nice, but don't forget you got something important down here. That's your fill cap. So I don't want to, I guess, get on it too much. This, of course, is hanging over, so I'm definitely going to cut here. Problem is this, I don't want to cut that, but I may cut just this one out. And go from there. I'm going to do it a little bit by a little bit. Uncut these guys, and then around here, of course. And little by little, I'll get it. Yeah, that sun's a little killer, but here we go. I got the pedal cut out. I can, of course, hit my brakes. Nothing. I scooted it up all the way up against this little, I don't know if you call it a gasket or what, but kind of smushed it under it. That's why I'm going to leave it for now, because it lets me not have to cut off a whole nother layer of this. And I think it's going to let me change the, yeah, I don't have to cut this off as the way it is right now. So I'm going to cut along the back here and get it fixed up and be done. All right, so I cut it off in a I guess not a square, but kind of a rectangular shape, because what I knew this didn't fit, and I had a suspicion that this didn't, but every time you cut it, you move it around, and you might find out that it fits a little better once you get rid of something. So rather than cutting all the way across, well, this one now looks like it's going to fit, so I'm going to leave these 2 and then cut off these 8. Oh, there's my driver's side footboard, and there's my passenger side, already filled up with junk.